I have a really exciting announcement to make about the future of Rebel Ever After. I have been invited to become a Bindery tastemaker. If you haven't heard of Bindery, it is basically a social media platform for book lovers. And it's like if Patreon and Goodreads had a baby and that baby grew up to be an independent publisher. The Rebel Ever After podcast will remain free and distributed wherever you already like to listen. But if you want to support the podcast, the best way to do that is by joining the Rebel Ever After community on Bindery. Because if enough listeners join that community, we will be given the opportunity to start our very own romance imprint with Bindery and publish our own romance novels. I believe that books, in particular romance novels, have the power to mirror and mold our society. And I can't think of anything more political than who deserves a happily ever after and what that happily ever after can look like. Now, for a brief shining moment in the late 2010s and early 2020s, it looked like publishers were really investing in marginalized voices in the romance genre. And authors like Jasmine Guillory, Casey McQuiston, Helen Huang inspired a new generation of readers to come to the romance genre and to see themselves reflected in its pages. That being said, we are in the middle of a regressive swing as a culture and as a country, and traditional publishing and the romance genre are not exempt from that. That's part of why I started Rebel Ever After. I really wanted to support progressive authors who shared my values, who wrote phenomenal books, but weren't getting the love and investment that they deserved from traditional publishing or from the book community. And that's why I'm so excited to partner with Bindery, because they share that vision of having a more diverse and equitable bookshelf. If we build an engaged community on Bindery, we will have the opportunity to bring those books into the world. We can have romance authors who reach for justice and joy, for escapism and resistance. You can go to rebeleverafter.binderybooks.com right now and subscribe. I have a goal of 100 subscribers by the end of September, which feels ambitious but also attainable because I know that the romance community wants to see more of these books out in the world. And if Bindery is not in your budget right now, totally understandable. The world's kind of a hot mess. You can also subscribe for free to receive updates about what we're working on, new episodes, and events that I'm going to start holding virtually with Rebel Ever After guests. I'm so stoked to see what happens next and what we can do as a community together. So for now, I will just say thank you for listening and stay safe out there.